Hello and welcome to this week's episode about the Beer Cooler project. In this episode you will learn more about the tests we conducted last week and what kind of tests we're going to do next week, as well as what the results of the first tests were and what they taught us. The first test we did went well and we aim to make good progress in the coming weeks. Due to the limited time that is still available, we have accelerated our concept designing from the execution phase. This will be covered in future vlogs. We expect to be testing cooling techniques for 1.5 to 2 weeks, after which we will start building a prototype. Last week we performed the first 4 tests, which involved ice, water, salt and stirring. Every test was executed following a test plan. For 30 minutes, a warm bottle of beer would be exposed to cold water, while the water was either being stirred or left alone. The temperature would then be measured through a system and logged in a data file. After having filtered the data using MATLAB and a moving average filter, we would end up with these graphs. As you can see, the distortion and noise from the sensor setup has been mostly eliminated, which makes it easier for us to analyze the data. Comparing the filtered drink temperatures proved to be more difficult, since we didn't manage to line up all the temperature traces as well as we would have liked. In order to get around this problem, we evaluated each graph individually and derived the cooling gradient from each temperature trace. This means that we calculated the cooling rate for every technique in degrees and temperature per minute. What can you see when you put all those new graphs next to each other is that the purple line has the lowest peak, meaning that it has the highest cooling potentials of all techniques, namely 4.5 degrees a minute. This was the salty ice water while stirring technique. In short, moving ice-cold salt water cools a bottle of beer the best. During the next week we will focus on doing more tests, as well as designing more advanced tests, and we will begin designing prototype concepts as stated earlier. Stay tuned for more results and concepts as we explore the other testing techniques.